RNTOBYSHELTZ is now online. Notification to set which notifications you receive and when you'll see them in social settings. Ready. Team settings. Entering team. Oregon. Ohio State selected. Pittsburgh selected. Northern. Louis. Kansas State selected. Enter. Yes. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. Entering, searching pop-up search, notification, SMIDH_POI_8, away game selection Kansas Jayhawks. Ready. Teams. New. Kansas State select. Ready. Edit unit. Entering. Uniform. Ready. Away game selection Kansas Jayhawks.
Welcome everyone to Pasadena, California and the Rose Bowl in the shadow of the San Gabriel Mountains, Arroyo Seco, also home to the UCLA Bruins, and it just doesn't get much better than this.
Entering play call screen. Return left.
And the Jayhawks will put total leather and will get started. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Strong, slants, D-spot, AHP power O, AHP stretch, juice.
Ready to fire from the pistol. Give to the running back. Shakes off the defender. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark it down at the 27. Well, the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint. The Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today and on the field, and I can make a statement and prove to some of the true blue bloods in the Big Ten.
I just love the stylistic matchup in this one, too, right? You think about the Big Ten running the football, defense, physical, and then Big 12, wide open, up-tempo, air raid offense. This one's going to be fun.
They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll go to the fullback. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get it down at the 35.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line, getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Formation, there are nickel, 3, cover 3 does middle, temp, cover 3 does middle.
The offense lining up for a first down play.
Give cushion.
Leaves it with the back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
Ball, 3,
How about
over.
the defender?
There are 4 categories. We have 33 options. Over
Missile.
from
He was on
time,
radar
2 to
lock.
3
He
on.
found the football
Cover 4
and
quarters.
flew down with some bad intentions.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. From the gun. Give on the inside. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand.
Cover 1 is selected. Formation, Eric McGill. Cover 3 does Maven, Tempedu. Cover 3 Sky. Cover 1 Robert, Cover one rubber.
And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion.
Spread.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
This guy is a daring punt return, man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. He's solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense.
Inside cross.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up.
Inside crosses.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Clear.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Davis looking to pass. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you can tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean,
he's loose. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone. You love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. USC went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters in that 4th quarter. Total destruction by the Trojans in a statement win if there ever was one. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
Entering
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback keeps it. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And he's a little bit short, but how about the effort? At least he laid out. You see so many quarterbacks slide nowadays to protect themselves. He laid out for the 1st down. Unfortunately, he's a little bit short.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Short cross.
Davis will throw. Finds the tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing as your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Entering play call, favorites. There are 8 categories. You have 17 options. QB power RPO is selected.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Keep curl.
This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. Looking to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Gray. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
And the Bruins are marching down the field.
Short cross.
Davis looking to pass. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
Really nice looking pass. When I think back to the history of UCLA quarterbacks, I think about guys carving up defenses in the Rose Bowl in the perfect weather conditions with the gorgeous San Gabriel Mountains as a backdrop. And this guy right here, man, he's lighting defenses up this season, throwing it too. And in this game, he seems like he's dialed in.
They'll try the run. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to it. Finds a crease at the 20. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, UCLA! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
Entering play call formation. There 4-4. Nickel 3. Cover 3 was made. Tampa 2.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Reinbold.
And
they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
There are 2 subcategories. Option is set to 3 odd 24 plays. You have 7 options. Time is selected. Two to 3. Cover 3 buzz. Nickel. 3. Cover 2 hard flat.
The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Spread.
Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Leaves it with the running back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator to pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
So that was a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. And that pass is intercepted. Taking it the other way. He's at the 10. He's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Get the ball back and put your offense in business. Man, that is picture-perfect cover 0. When I play cover 0, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
The Bruins trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Categories. You have 15 options. HP dive is selected.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Wing slot, juice. Wing slot.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
How about that? You don't see those, touch passes go for negative yards very often. Usually this is a short flip that counts as a completion that goes a long way, but the defense aggressive. Saw it, pulled the trigger, came outside, made sure he didn't get outside and get to that edge. Nice job by the defense.
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. Never a doubt. And with that, they've taken the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Wisconsin dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. it's
three,
one
stop.
game.
Cover
You don't want to
nine,
react
show
too
two.
much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to
Spread.
work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They're setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good
Entering
job
play
by that
call,
front
three,
wall to
three,
set up the
over.
screen
There
and
are four
create some lanes
categories.
for their running
Cover
back.
one hole.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind
Entering
them.
play call,
Pick up the
three,
first.
three, over.
You hear
There
about
are four
shot plays
categories.
all the
You
time.
have 33
Offensive
options.
coordinators love to
Cover one
take deep
route
shots
selected.
down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them. And I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
Coming after it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They'll run the screen. Turns it on in midfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
Fires to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Trying to convert this second and short.
Spread.
He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. They'll try to get it through the air. And they can't make the play on third down.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make...
Entering paused screen, you have 10 options. Resume is selected. Entering, cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online game, cancel. Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories, you have 15 options,
They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch. It's Stewart. There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game and pick up the first down.
Oh, and I love that play call on fourth down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
He's run out of bounds, but
Entering
a big
play
play
call,
on now.
coach entering pause. Entering, cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online game, cancel. Entering, cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume on. Entering play
First
call,
down.
coach suggestions,
Timeout called by
there are
the
6
defense. It's their
categories.
first of the half as they'll make some
Formation,
adjustments.
there are 6 categories, there are 4 subcategories, option is set to 3 over 33 plays, you have 7 options, nickel is selected. 3 over. There are 4 categories. You have 33
A
options.
timeout
Cover
is
1
called
robber
as
is
this
selected.
offense tries to find a way to
Entering
get
play
more points
call.
on the board
Coach
before the half.
suggestions. There are 6 categories. Notification. Your
And the
formation
Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10.
Spread.
He's going to pass. He will step out of bounds, but not
Entering
before
play
the
call.
big
Coach
kickoff and a
suggestions.
first
There
down for
are
this
6
offense.
categories.
When you have scrambling quarterbacks, you got to have a spot. You got to have somebody in the middle of the field. Everybody's playing coverage, but that guy's job is to focus on the quarterback and make sure he doesn't scramble and make big plays like this with his feet.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. The Jayhawks moving quickly to the line.
Give cushion.
Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown,
Entering
Mike
play
Jones.
call. Coach suggestions.
And
There
that's
are 6
exactly what you
categories.
want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice
Entering
execution on
play
the drive by that
call.
offense.
Return
And
left.
that kick was perfectly down the middle. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out
Entering
to the
play
25-yard line.
Slants. Z-spot. AHD power O. AHD stretch.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before
Flex
the break.
protect.
Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Got to be smart,
Entering
patient,
play
great
call.
vision.
Strong
Uses all of that to
play
get to the
categories.
29.
You have 15 options. HB stretch is selected.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Notification. Your friends. Entering cost screen. You have 5 options.
And the Bruins will boot it away to start the second half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a
Entering
return,
screen,
but
you have 5
decided not to.
options.
Instead, they'll take the touchback.
Silver shoe pinch.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. They keep it on the ground to open the third. And they drag him down, but not before
Entering
he picks
play
up the
call.
first down.
Coach suggestions.
In
There are
halftime in
6
this locker room, there's a lot of
categories.
positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching
Formation,
staff is going to try to put this
time.
game on the offensive
Nickel.
line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
3 overload free scheme.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3
Entering
yards
play,
maybe.
cover
2nd
three
and
spy.
7.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7.
Give cushion.
He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Keene. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down.
I really like the slot receiver, and I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have work in the middle of the field.
And the Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. To the ground with the back. Running with power. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business.
Well, on offense, you've got to love the way your offensive line is playing in this game. They're getting tremendous movement up front. They're climbing into second level and really giving these backs and ball carriers a lot of room to run all game long.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line.
Spread.
They'll give it to him again. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
4, 3, odd, error, 3, even.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll give it to the back. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdowns.
Monster green.
On first down from the 13-yard line. Run in the red zone. It's Stewart. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to the ground game on the left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. They got down to the red zone. They've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 Russian defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
Nickel, 4, split, cover 1. FS Blitz.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He wants it all. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, you see that personnel in the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Here's the handoff. Finds a little bit of room. Picks up 4 out to the 13.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Backs protect.
The give to the back. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of drive. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Trying to turn the corner on the right. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
Well, nice job there by the running back. They toss it to him, and he's able to kind of weave his way for a very good gain for this offense.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the fullback. And how about that interior defense stuck in the run for nothing? Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Davis will throw. Quickly to the tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
Post shot. Wing over. Empty end power. AHD power. AHD inside zone. AHD power O.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Kansas 14.
Entering play call. Ace from pist. I4. Clip. Wing. ISO. Post shot. Empty. Wing over. Empty end. AHD power G. AHD inside. AHD power O.
The Bruins have their offense in high gear. The give to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Entering play call.
Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Running back searching for a hole. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman.
Empty end power. AHD power G. AHD inside zone.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw on that last play.
And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll leave it with him. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover.
Personnel, there are 8. Favorites, there are 8 categories. You have 17 options. QB power RPO is selected.
8th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback checking the play. They'll rely on running behind the big left tackle here. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's going to run it.
Notification.
Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
When it gets in long yard situations, defensively you're thinking pass. How about the quarterback doing a great job? He wants to push it down the field, but he does a great job scrambling, chewing up chunks of yards, and now making this situation a lot more manageable.
They'll come to the line needing 4 yards for a first down. They're already 2 for 2 on this drive. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Open space at the 25. And And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Davis looking to pass. Quickly complete. And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Now on the move. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Man, you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand. And more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays when I can be physical.
Touchdown, Bruin! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Entering play
Man, I
call.
love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
And it's good, and he pushes the lead to 3. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
Ball. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. For this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive.
Formation. There are 3 to 4. Nickel. 3, 3. Cover 3 Buzz Maybell. Tampere. Cover 3 Buzz Maybell.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. 4th quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the 1st down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
He's taking a deep shot. Complete downfield. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Jayhawks. And they've moved out front.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions.
What a
There are
great
6
job by this offense.
categories.
Listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments, and right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
YTPL77 is now online.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled.
AHP split screen.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And the entire playbook is wide open on second and short like this. Getting some heat. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Boy, could they use a conversion on third and short from their own 24. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's great. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He's looking to throw it. The quick out. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Davis will throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Throws into double coverage and it's picked off. Got some room to run. Able to stay on his feet and get the ball to the 21-yard line.
Formation. There are 6 categories. There are 3 subcategories.
When you're trailing,
there are 3
you need to make
categories.
plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
The offense just wants to run out the clock in this half. The D still has a couple of timeouts.